The first moment in history that comes to mind would probably be when President Obama got inaugurated. It was like amazing to see everybody around me react to that in the Black community. And I'm an '02 baby, so I wasn't old enough to like really understand what was going on when he got inaugurated. It was like '08, and I was probably 4 or 5 years old. But something that I'll always take away is that the core memories of my childhood in America were defined by the fact that we had a Black family in the White House and that they were like in the media, in the news, and those are the faces we saw. So we had Black families and representation not only in entertainment, which we usually have, but we also had them in politics. And that was such a triumphant thing for a lot of Black folks, especially older Black folks, to be able to see because it was like we made it. We can we can change the way things operate at our college. I'm not the only Black voice here, but there are so many people I feel like would agree with me in terms of the issues that we have at the college, in terms of curriculum, in terms of retention, um, and I just don't want the work that I do here to be commodified and turned into a symbolic thing, like all of the works that I feel um, some of our people in the past were turned into, even if they had good intentions to start. Um, I don't want things to deteriorate to a point where I look back my time here as a student leader and I'm like, yeah, we talked about the strategic plan, or we talked about DEI, or we talked about this, and yeah, these numbers may have been met, but the conditions for people of color haven't really changed. It was just talk, and I don't think anybody that I work with um, has a desire that's any different than mine. We just have to change the systems of operation um, because they affect us regardless of our intentions. Take care of yourself. Prioritize the health of yourself through advocacy for your fellow person. In order not to get exhausted and beaten down by the frequent, like, um, just dilapidation that you see around us, you have to take care of yourself by being in the presence of people that get it and that are also empathizing with you. Uh, yeah, I think that's the only way to move forward. Not the only way. I don't want to put a cap on it, but that's the healthiest way to move forward. Um, I'm not saying reject individualism completely, but we see it in our communities. Our communities operate when there is cohesiveness, when there's like a split or a rift or something like that. In my experience, that usually means that things aren't operating as correctly. And that might just be human nature, and it is human nature. So we should strive to lean on each other.